might not have seen the update because once a lie or some bullshit is out there, nobody don't even care about the truth so much.
Give it to your peoples. My boy Eastside Egg wrong. Put your motherfucking people on. Some motherfucking people on. Put your motherfucking people on. Put your motherfucking people on. My nigga East.
Two double. Hey. Problem. We live. Just checking in. Hey, let's get it. Time to talk it out. No doubt. Let's go. T double gin in the mix for sure. Real talk, no cap, straight facts. Let's win. Mic on. We locked in. Let's begin. Whoa. We break it down, no script, no gimmicks. Hot takes, deep thoughts, no yeah, been. From the real to the wild, no limits, no doubt. So pull up, tap in, it's time to talk it out.
And we're back.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Jen, checking in.
You know, it's your boy back with another one.
Your slightly thick, extremely colorful bestie. And then we got Chocolate Drop over here. Chocolate Bar. Matter of fact, he's much more than a drop. He like a whole Snickers.
In the building. You know. Welcome back to another episode.
We love you. This episode 31. We is extremely grown out here. It don't even make no... We... excuse me. We so grown. We don't even have to say we grown. You know how, like, when motherfuckers be, like, 19 to, like, 25, they constantly like, I'm grown, because they just get used to being grown. We so grown, we don't have to tell y'all. Y'all already know what it is.
Absolutely, man. It happened fast, you know. That's just how it go.
No ID required.
Once it started, it don't stop. Once you pop, the fun don't stop.
And it don't stop. Yeah.
Absolutely. Back with another one. You know, time to talk it out. Episode 31 to be exact. Man.
Yes. So, what up, though? Is you cool?
So, yeah, I know. Just proud to be here to make it to 31. So we're gonna hit you with some haymakers.
You getting old now, is you cool?
Bunch of haymakers. It's a heavy round fight tonight. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of haymakers coming out tonight. We're gonna get through it, you know. We're gonna get through it for sure. We've been down before. We know how to handle this.
First of all, I want to say rest in peace to all of those we lost this week. As always, we want to pay our respects as we start the show. Lord, be with the families, give them peace and serenity in this time of need.
Absolutely.
Specifically, I want to shout out the family of Linda Hill and Cardi Hill, the mother and son that was unalived in Hazel Park, Michigan this week. I want to shout out the victim and survivors of the Avenue Grill accident.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to stop there and we didn't even get a chance to stop.
That was a crazy move. I definitely would have my eyes on that place to visit. I heard they had a lot of nice things going on. It was a lot of pricey, but you never know until you find out for yourself. Yeah.
And you get what you pay for. You know what I'm saying? So
it's just a tragedy that had to happen at any given time, whether it was before or we went or after. Just a tragedy that had to happen at any given time. So.
Yeah. And a huge prayer goes out to Michael Doss II's family members, especially his mom. Found his body while she was on the news. I think that was today. But God bless her and her family, man. Lord, please be with that lady and give her peace and serenity, because that's got to be horrible. Like, I don't even want to imagine. So, Lord, forgive, those who committed the crimes, but Lord, let the authorities get them off the streets.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to him, let your will be done, Lord.
Crazy story. Yeah, that's crazy story.
Yeah, I think that was all of the recipes that I had. I kind of wanted to just kind of real quick touch on the fact that the one who unalived Linda Hill was her dang brother. So we got to be really prayerful for our family's mental health.
Yeah.
Because that I love my little brother so much. I see how much my mama and my uncle love on each other. Cannot imagine how that man could not have been possessed by the enemy. He had to be, and his family members even spoke on that after seeing him in the court. They was like, he didn't even look like he was himself. He looked different. That wasn't that. They literally said that wasn't him. And y'all know how I be saying people is clones when they get possessed by the enemy. They kind of look like that stuff, but they don't be they self. It be a reborn in the negative spirit version of themselves. Just like when you a new person, when you born in the spirit of Christ, when you reborn in the spirit of the enemy and you are overtaken by him, you are a whole totally different person. And that's when people end up being insanity or whatever. But it's really possession. Because if you insane, you don't have control of your mind. That means you possessed by something else taking over your mind. So anyway, God bless that family. I just feel bad for the classmates of the little boy, his besties, and just his whole family. And the family members was, I ain't gonna say the family members, but people who claimed they knew them was going off on me on Facebook or whatever, because at first I speculated and was like, oh, well, he probably got caught saying the little boy, and that's what happened or whatever. But nobody wasn't saying what happened, and I'm just saying, what else is going to make you unalive your sister and your nephew? You trying to keep them from talking about something, so what else would make you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I could think. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they wanted to get to talking about, you don't know what's going on, you just talking and don't know what you're talking about. I guess I didn't know what I was talking about because nobody was even saying nothing. So that's what everybody on the internet was doing, was speculating.
Yeah, that's all the internet ever is. Anyway, speculation for the most part.
Especially until confirmation is put out there.
Even still.
But I'm just saying, once somebody put the truth out there, you can't speculate no more.
People, I mean, once it's out, I don't mean everybody heard it. I mean, it's still speculations going around.
Well, yeah,
so.
that part. You know what I'm saying? They might not have seen the update, because once a lie or some bullshit is out there, nobody don't even care about the truth so much.
Yeah, it's the internet it's just not something to get caught up on. It's one thing that can get crazy because, when this, the knife got two sides. You know what I'm saying? That internet, that knife got two sides, and the thing is, at any given time, but it all depends on the kind of person that you are personally. Some people can deal with it. Prime example, not even to really step too far out the box. When the rapper from Bang Gang passed away, when he had his incident, and what happened to him, he was unalive. One of his guys was on the internet, Javar, if I'm not mistaken, Bang Gang Javar, and they was asking him, like, why wasn't he crying? And he like, my mans wouldn't want me to be crying. And you know what I'm saying? Like that's not what he want. He want me to just be...
Everybody grieve different.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Basically, that's what I'm saying. So, some people can just jump on the internet and take the knife, whether it come two sides. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't. And I feel like if you're not one of those people that can take the two swords. And
I mean, I wasn't trying to disrespect the family or whatever, but I'm just saying.
I mean, you don't have to be, but the thing is anybody who's anybody, whether you're nobody or somebody, can have something to say, and is going to have something to say if they choose to have that to say. You know what I'm saying, about the situation, whether they know or not. People are still going to say what they want to say,
and especially when they're making it so secretive. I apologize if I hurt anybody, but
I feel like a lot of people do that.
I still don't know that ain't what happened. I'm sorry.
I feel like a lot of people do that. That's what I was gonna say. It's like, far as the secretive part, like in the beginning, because a lot of people, I don't know if they feel like they, I don't know if that's part of grieving or they feel like they holding some information to keep, you know what I'm saying? Or they don't know if they should share that or not. I don't know. It's a thing that people do that I've noticed as well.
Yeah,
I don't even go off on
I
the
can't
accent.
stand it.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. I can't stand when somebody passed away and then you put it on Facebook and then you don't say how or why, especially if it's a young person. I want to know.
People get mad.
Stupid. Of course somebody want to know. This person was 25 years old. Of course I want to know how they dead. They ain't supposed to just be dead. Yeah. So, like, make it make sense. But whatever. Like I said, prayers up for them. My condolences. I ain't need no harm. I'm just trying to figure it out like everybody else because, like I told them on my post or on the post, my comment or whatever, the whole community is grieving seeing something like that. We all hurt. Anybody who is got a soul and love kids and care about, innocent women, single mothers out here is grieving for that family. So, I am grieving. I am grieving for that family. I'm also grieving as a Detroiter right now. Because we ain't even gonna speak on the Lions losing the game right now. We'll speak on that later. But we lost Zadarius.
Happy birthday, Zadarius Smith, by the way. Shout out, my boy.
Oh, it was his birthday because she had a cake or something for him.
Happy birthday, my boy.
Happy birthday. But.
Wasn't really the factor of him being missing. It was why we lost. I don't think to have him back would be. It would probably add to a lot for the people who saying he cost too much. He's getting $8 million on incentives if he gets that. What he's gonna get is not guaranteed $8 million. He has to reach certain stats in order to get $8 million in 1 year from them. So we was probably offering him around what he's probably gonna make, which is probably like maybe $1 million or $2 million for a year anyway. It probably just didn't work with us as far as management, as far as money-wise, and in a way I can understand because we tried to already replace him with a rookie, and the rookie got hurt. The rookie played a spot. He was a first Ethiopian or something like that to ever play in the NFL. He's hurt for a very long time, I believe.
Oh, my God.
I think he's kind of hurt, like almost.
I'm so tired of us getting hurt.
I mean, it happens, he's just not coming around, but
as a team, an organization, and as a mother effing crew.
I just think we're going to be better, and next week is really a time to get better because we go against, our former offensive coordinator, which is not head coach at the Bears. We go against the Bears, Ben Johnson. And I know Ben has been working. I know Ben been in the lab. I know he's been working. And I know that. Bro. Ben probably knows a lot of our system, so he's probably, prepared for this game. And if I'm not mistaken, the Bears, they won their first game, so they 1-0 coming in.
So. Of course they did. They got Ben Johnson. Some bullshit.
Yeah, that's not really how that works, but let's just hope that we get. We just got a lot of interior problems. We don't got our center and then our two guards. So we working. I believe and I think we gonna get better. It comes with the territory.
Well, listen, I know it, and I'm here for that. I believe we're definitely gonna get better.
It comes with territory. Now I have some stuff about Detroit being shooken up, man, a time or two throughout this time. If you can dial back, you remember the girl, get the dead, you know what I'm saying? Get the ass, all that, right? Your girl,
Kayla Cream. My
Cream.
dog. That's my dog.
I think a lot of people right now has it mixed up about what happened.
Oh, my God. People is just on the internet.
First and foremost.
Speculating in line, can't read, all kinds of stuff. I'm sorry.
First and foremost, no, you fine. First and foremost, we want to get straight. What happened was a retaliation kind of a thing. The person retaliates always get caught. Let's not make it like nobody is innocent in this situation. She did get jumped. I don't like how I was seeing how people were saying like, well, you know what I'm saying? Was it all that worth that, this, that, and the third? You shouldn't have did that to that lady houses. Nobody said nothing when she was getting jumped on at a party that she was, you know what I'm saying? She just set her phone up and tried to record, and they told her move it, and she moved it with no problem. Nobody said nothing about nothing when they jumped on her, knocked her fronts out and all that, you know? So everything was cool when that happened. But the retaliation is when it became a problem, because now I don't have no limitations to what I'm going to do because you didn't care. You didn't care when it was me. So I'm supposed to care now. I'm supposed to come here and be easy. Hey, how y'all doing? I don't like how you did me yesterday, how everybody was fighting me, and I just want to come up to y'all and tell y'all that I didn't like that. No, that's not how it works. You know, retaliation is retaliation. There's no rules involved now.
You cannot tell somebody how to react or respond to how you treat them.
Yeah, so
you
can't be crying wolf is my thing, right? Don't cry wolf now because you wasn't crying wolf when you were doing the do. Now, the thing.
Yeah, and you might be hurt, but you should be hurt. Rightfully so.
Absolutely. The thing that I feel like people are getting confused is everybody is saying that Kayla got 20 years off a moment on Facebook. Now, one thing is you don't record what you do when you do the dirt. Do it. That's what you don't do. Secondly, you don't take it to social media when you do the dirt. Everybody knows.
Say if you record it, don't post it.
Okay.
Do like on
and don't be like Menace to Society where you showing it to everybody, where you got a tape and you like pop the tape in. Don't do that neither. Right? The thing is, the actual sentence is 15 months up to.
Now, if she go in there and shake a motherfucker,
right, which means that,
or if she get out and do some stupid shit while she on parole,
if she even got to deal with parole when she get out, right? If she got to deal with something afterwards, yeah, they can tack on more time. If she get into any infractions in there, yeah, they can tack on more time up to, you know, depending on the infraction.
And probably will, because she's going in there as like a little low-key, high-profile, you know what I'm saying?
If she goes in and walk this down, she's out in 15 months, maybe a little bit shorter.
Exactly. Well, I heard it ain't no such thing as a good time no more in Michigan, so she might have to do the whole 15
Okay, maybe 15 months.
But still, that's a little over a year. She'll be out next Christmas. The time we on our cruise, she'll be home.
It's up to 20 years. I just want y'all to get that correct.
That's like when they be them contests and shit. It be sales, and they be like, you could get up to 50% off. And then you take it to the front cashier and it's only 15% off, and you like, what? It said this is supposed to be half off.
Yeah, you ain't.
And she like, no, it says up to. This particular item is only 15% off. You got to go look for some shit that's 50% off. That ain't it.
Yeah, I feel like that was one of the things that shook up the city, because we, you know, people misinterpreted. People kind of took one thing and shot with it. Misinterpreted.
And she was one of those viral things that went for a minute.
Absolutely.
She made a bag off of Facebook. In between the time that she got arrested and in between the time that she just met.
Between the time that she got jumped and.
Between the time that she got jumped and between the time that she just turned herself in, she made a bag.
Absolutely.
It went so far that they made her change her name from Kayla Cream
to her real name. Our government, I believe. Yeah, absolutely. So. Yeah, you know, it definitely, you know, so definitely was a thing, and
that's because somebody reported her. That happened to me before, and I lost my whole page.
Oh well, probably on that part, yeah, on that part. Oh, okay, yeah.
It happened to me before, and I lost my whole page. Rest in peace to my old page, the page that I had before I got pregnant with all my, you know what I'm saying? I missed that page so much simply because I want all them old pictures. I want to see all them old memories and stuff that I was saying back then, because that was a whole different me. Like, literally. That was a whole different me. So, yeah. Shout out to Kayla Cream, girl. Walk
Yeah,
that time
shout
down.
out to Shorty. It's,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to put nothing on your books. I'm not even gonna lie, but I will pray for you.
She gonna
and,
be.
You know,
she
I
gonna
hope
be
you got
right.
a GoFundMe or something like
right.
that for people to put stuff on your books.
Detroit gonna take care of her. Detroit gonna take care of her.
Yeah.
You know, she all right.
I mess with you, Kayla Cream.
Absolutely.
I really do.
She got
when you get out, you should come on time to talk it out. For real, on our podcast. We will welcome you.
Open arms,
Open arms.
And
I'll give you a big hug, and T-Double will grab your booty.
With my right hand. With my right hand. So
that's why they was mad, girl.
Another thing.
Let me just say, that's why they jumped you, because you was looking good. You was looking good. Body was banging. Your little thumper was thumping. You know, you was just cute, regular. You had your glasses on. You ain't had no bust down middle part, down 40 inch. You ain't have to do all that. You was minding your business. They was mad as hell. They was hating. Anyways, next story.
Yeah, my bad. I had to look anyway. I almost
I went off.
I almost had forgot about some other stuff. But anyway, another thing that shook up Detroit, and I am still confused right now about this story, because it's just been all over the place. And when I say it's been all over the place, it's been everywhere. About the porta potty situation with the gentleman and the lady.
Because I forgot about that.
So now the whole situation was, you know, he forced her in. He took it, had a gun, forced it. That's how it started. She took it to the police, made a report. That's how it started. They're looking for him. Now, to my knowledge, he's not found up until another female says he tried to run into my house. Now, she has this recording of someone being arrested, which when they get the picture, to me, it does not look like him. They resemble, but it doesn't look like him. People saying...
Does it look like who?
It did not look like the person. So, the guy who they were claiming with the curly top, who actually did the incident...
Oh, I never saw a composite drawing.
There's an image out. It's a picture.
They got a
actual picture.
From where?
A Facebook picture. Boom. Like a selfie of him. And
she knew who he was?
So they compared it to this guy.
Who he was?
So he was already on the news for the incident in the porta potty. So this one female who is just who has nothing to do with the incident says, "Oh, he tried to run in my house. This him right here." And calls the police, gets to recording him being arrested, tries to film it, but you can't really see him. So the police or the recording or whatever, however they get a picture of him, they get a picture of him later on. And they put it next to the actual guy of the incident. To me, they don't look alike. Face is kind of different, far as like structure, hair is different. So a lot of people starts to give the girl backlash now on social media about you lied, this and that and the third. You not, you know what I'm saying, you not telling the truth. Why would you say that's him? And she said, well, I thought it was, or something that she said that was crazy, right? That people was just like, you know, whatever. So, well, okay, now the guy that they got, police are not saying nothing about this. This is just what people saying. So I guess they're figuring out you're telling the story. So the police run the guy and say, oh no, he's clean, he's good, nothing happened. So now the other guy who actually from the incident said, baby girl sells it. She wanted to sell it to me, protect it. That's what I paid for. I took the Jimmy off. Got it without. She found out, wanted the rest of the money. I told her no. That's all in words and comments.
Okay.
As what he's saying.
Okay.
So he's saying that's why she went and did that, made that false claim about him doing that, because he now his mother may say, thank you God, all this because my son coming up good and this and that and the third. You know what I'm saying?
Your son not good.
That's why I'm still confused about the story.
Your son not good.
It's still a story all over the place.
No, it's not all over the place. It's gonna be all over the place for people who try to be on some bullshit. The fact of the matter is if she was selling one thing and you stole it, you graped her. Period. It's no different than if she agreed to sell you some vagina and you took the butt. If you took the butt without her permission, you graped her. Am I wrong?
I don't know exactly what happened.
I'm just telling you. I'm asking you about a scenario. Now we're just talking about a makeup scenario. Somebody selling some vagina, but you take the butt, even though she straight up tell you, I don't do that. I don't want to do that. I don't sell it. If I do, it's some astronomical price that you know you don't got. And you take it anyway. Is that not great?
I'm sure it is.
I'm asking, what do you feel in your heart?
Yes, that is to me. Yes, but that's not the situation. But
it is. No, it is, because if she never gave him permission to take the rubber off and he does, that's great. Especially if he does not compensate her for it. If she told him, if they agree, so it's because this is the problem. Because sex workers have no protections. You know what I'm saying? Under the law. It's no different than if you doing a drug deal and it go wrong. Somebody steal your drugs. You can't go report it to the police. That's why she didn't report it the way that it really happened. She had to embellish. But it was a grape. But she's not protected under the law. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because it happened during the commission of a crime. Because they have sex work labeled as a crime. But at the end of the day, I feel like that's no different than if he physically assaulted her, as far as like punched her in her face, stabbed her, or something like that. Because she was in the commission of selling him some pussy, don't make that right.
Now, what I've said is if they got done and then she just decided, hey, I noticed you didn't have that on. That's an extra 40-50. And he like, shit, what you mean?
What you mean?
You waited until the end to say?
She might not have do that until the end.
That's what we don't know. That's what we don't know.
And that's what I'm saying. Either way it go is wrong. He knew what the fuck he was doing. And I'm going to tell you, he knew what the fuck he was doing. And I done been in a hotel room before one time where a nigga tried to do some shit like that. He tried to get on a bitch that was in the room next to me. And we heard the whole situation. The bitch pulled the gat on his ass and made him give up the money. You could tell he was scared as fuck. She pulled the gat on his ass and made him give up the money. She didn't take nothing more. You know what I'm saying? But she made him give up the money that he owed her for whatever the fuck, and put his ass the fuck out of her room.
He was talking about the dude at the porta potty incident. That's the topic at hand right now. Yeah, I'm just lost. I'm like, is it a lie? Was it him that they found? Was that somebody else that they found, or somebody else got the whole test? Because they said she went and got the whole test kit. So did they find somebody else and run a test kit and say, this don't even match? Like, what do you know what I'm saying? So how?
Okay. You saying she took the test, the DNA, ran the kit, and they found somebody else and the kid didn't match. So
bingo, he scotch-free.
The real person is scotch-free.
That's what I'm saying. The whole time, baby girl is saying somebody is on her porch. She's saying, this the one dude, he on my porch. Called the police on the dude. I said they got resemblance as far as like they features.
Pull it up, man.
But when like you look like that, they whole like totally different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hairdo, weight, size seem like to me. You know what I'm saying?
You can easily cut your hair, straighten your hair.
But he seemed like the one dude they caught seemed like he would have been a heavier dude from his face. The other dude, you could tell he's slimmer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't just put that on like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel like I said, either way it go, you know, if you take something from somebody, whether they selling it or not, it's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I get tired of First of all, Jesus loved hoes too. Okay? And he covered them in the blood just as well as the rest of y'all. Because everybody is sinning. None of us is beyond that. None of us is beyond falling short of the grace of God. I mean, falling short of the glory of God. And we all under his grace if you believers. So, for people to always look down on sex workers is very irritating to me, okay? Because they are women. These are your mothers, your daughters, your aunties, your grandmothers. You don't know what your grandma did back in the day. You really the fuck don't.
Yeah.
So don't get it twisted.
Freak and all that.
Hello? And the fact of the matter is, a human is a human. It's just like earlier I was listening to the dude on the Breakfast Club and he was talking about abortion. And you know, I've had an abortion before when I was 20 years old, and that's why I know it's wrong. Because I've experienced it, and because now I'm closer to God and I know the word of God more, and I know the definition of life and when life starts. And I don't care. Yes, rape is terrible, and I am an advocate for survivors. However, I'm also an advocate for life. And the fact of the matter is, we cannot decide when life starts based on the circumstances surrounding conception. You cannot do that. If a kid came here from incest or rape, you cannot say that, oh, this child's life is not worthy.
Yeah.
You can't say that. If a child's life is going to possibly, according to the doctors, put your life in jeopardy, you can't say that that child's life is not worthy. Because first of all, at the end of the day, God has the final say. The doctor's gonna always tell you the worst case scenario. You already know that.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, it's not even gonna be as bad as they say it's gonna be, and you're gonna abort your child off of the worst case scenario, and you never know what God got in store for you. You never know what healing and miracles God got for you and your baby if you just believe and have faith. Because at the end of the day, it might not be God's will for that baby to come here, and you might have a spontaneous abortion, aka a miscarriage, if it's meant for that baby not to be here. If it's meant for that baby to be here, God is going to provide everything that baby needs times 1,000. If you just, first of all, when you had a baby, dedicate it to the Lord. Introduce the baby to the Lord and make sure that you put the Lord at the head of that baby's life. Man, you're not going to need for nothing. That baby not going to need for nothing. Nothing missing, nothing lacking, nothing broken.
Yeah, very true.
Period. Yeah. But you got to believe that. And you have to not lean on your own understanding. Because I understand, because like I say, I was there before. Where on my own understanding, this is not the time. I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even know who the baby daddy is. Okay? So it's understandable to be like, I can't do this. Yeah, you can't do it on your own, but the baby got a heavenly father that's done already set it straight. You just got to link up with him. You link up with him and you and that baby will be straight. And it's the same way when it comes to, you know what I'm saying?
That's the actual guy. That's who they caught. So that's why it's a mix up. It's a story that's
not
crazy.
The same person.
It's a story that's just crazy.
Not saying this dude didn't do nothing though.
That's who they
because
caught. But that's who the incident is on.
No.
Yeah. So
that's not the same person.
So exactly.
Those not the same eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Those not the same eyes.
The face just ain't.
The face is very similar,
so
but
you
those
see,
not
so
the same eyes.
Saying right here, this woman lied to the Detroit police, obviously for clout off another woman's trauma. You like basically, this is her who's saying the dog was on her porch, but she got nothing to do with the incident.
So the woman who said that, the woman who said that the second guy was on her porch is the liar.
Bingo.
The woman who originally reported the porta potty thing is still looking for justice from that other guy.
She's not. So what she did specifically was said, don't talk about it. Don't nobody talk about it because I don't want it to mess up the case, which is why people felt suspicious on her end, because they felt like, well, you already came out and said what happened, so what's wrong with us? You know what I'm saying? Like
talking more about it.
You already initiated the actual incident in itself, gave it to the, you know what I'm saying, and then you
gave it to Facebook,
gave it to us, and then went to the police.
She didn't give it to the police though. They said that Facebook went to the police.
Well, that's how it happened. I know it went to Facebook first. Yeah. That's what I know. So with that, that being said, that's just enough to say, if you was really on some straight truth, you would at least went straight to the police, or you would be on some follow-up, or you wouldn't care what you say on the internet if it's the truth when you want the justice. So that's what I'm saying. So what about people hollering that and it's not really happening? If you that's all. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know the story. And I guess the best way to really find out, I mean, it ain't really no more waiting to do, because they saying the guy's innocent. She ain't really saying nothing no more. And the story is pretty much over at this point. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that pretty much came up off of the story came up already, whatever they was going to come up, because it's the end. It ain't really nothing. Nobody else could really too much more say. You know what I'm saying? The story is pretty much over now. It's been drugged to the end. So
talking about the porta potty.
Yeah, it's been drugged to the end. It ain't nothing nobody can do, because if she's saying nothing and they saying it's straight, but she's telling people don't really talk about it, this, that, and the third, and it's like, were you really, like, what really happened? You know what I'm saying? Because we can all say that happened, but you could have agreed to the whole thing.
Well, at the
and
end
then
of the
waited
day,
and then been mad later about something else.
Well, at the end of the day, it's none of our business, really.
It's not, but that's not cool neither to be hollering that if that really didn't happen. That's not cool neither to be putting that out there. Not to say if he did or if he didn't, but to be hollering that and that didn't happen, to put that image on somebody and deep down that ain't what happened. That's not right neither. That's just as wrong as the situation actually happening. That's just as wrong as you hollering and saying, oh, this happened to me, but that didn't happen.
Can I say something?
Absolutely, anytime.
Let me say this. So this is the scenario that I'm coming up with in my head. What happened? So she agreed to the protected encounter, possibly even in the porta potty. Huh? Huh?
You still want this on?
No. Absolutely not. Is it burnt? Thank you. I'm sorry. So she probably agreed to the initial encounter in the porta potty, and when she found out what happened, she asked for the extras. He said no, she got mad. He probably pulled the gun out. You know what I'm saying? It was like GTFO. You know what I'm saying? She was mad because, number one, he had no business putting the gun out on her. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Even if you wasn't intending on it going off, it could have went off. You know what I'm saying? And two, he had no business taking it off without her permission. First of all,
hypothetically speaking, let's say none of that really happened. Let's say there was no gun. Let's say there was no permission. We don't really, because I think that's. I'm thinking that, okay, right? No, right? You know this person. You probably got mad at dog. I'm just throwing out another scenario, right? You know this person, because I feel like y'all departed too far away from each other. They got a shot spotter around here that's so crazy. I know it's so crazy. I shot out the window before and they pulled up, flashing the light around here. They got this thing called Shot Spotter. They can tell where shots come from, the area police, and they pulling up to it. That's an area they gonna pull up to. I just don't see you shooting and then you walking away after doing this and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you got away from this person. Y'all walked away from each other. Okay, something happened in the midst. Let's just start it out. Maybe something happened in the midst. Y'all had a phone conversation. No, I ain't doing this. Maybe he said, I'll give it to you. I'm going to send it to you when I get to the crib. He got to the crib. He started ignoring you. No, I ain't sending you that shit. You like, no, fuck that. I got something for your ass. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It could have been any type of thing. I'm not saying the shit, that dog couldn't have been no slime ball.
Yeah, because we have already established that she could not report the crime traditionally. So she probably did embellish in some way. But I believe he violated her. You know what I'm saying? I believe he violated her and did something that she was not privy to or whatever.
That's possible. I'm not saying that's impossible.
If you know anything about it, if you know who he is, if he been around here bragging about it to you or whatever, do the right thing and tell on his ass.
But then in the same sense, if he really didn't do that, if she come out and say, all right, this wasn't the thing.
If he didn't do what? If he didn't do what?
If that wasn't the case, if it wasn't even about that, if it wasn't even about that, if that wasn't even the reason why, I just called because something else happened. Is she wrong? Is she supposed to get as much flat?
Of course. If he didn't steal nothing from her, because grape ain't nothing but stealing the pussy, even if you wasn't charging for it. Am I right or wrong?
No, that's very
Even
correct.
if you was only giving it to me because you paying me with love and devotion,
that's very
if
correct.
I take it without your permission, it's still in the vagina. So either way it go, you know what I'm saying? If he took it without her permission, now if like you say, they just got into an argument and she just made up some shit out of nowhere and just lied, then of course. But everybody know in Detroit, you got to tell the police the motherfucker got a gun for them to even come.
Shit,
if somebody,
bro, he shot the motherfucker and all that. You ain't have to say all that. You know.
That's how you gonna get them to come. Yes, it is. The police don't come. The police don't come when you call them for minor shit.
I guess.
You can tell the police that a motherfucker broke in your house without a gun. You're gonna be waiting for like 3-4 hours. If the person gone, I've been there before.
I think they're a little bit better with that. I don't know. I think they're a little bit better with that. I'm trying to tell you. That's just me personally. What I think from my experience, just not recently. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, no, but see, you talked about a gun being involved. Being shot.
No, I'm not.
Being activated.
We're talking about phone calls with the police. I'm talking about that ain't had no phone call. Shot spotter ain't had no phone. We're talking about phone calls with the police.
That's what I'm talking about.
Calling the police around.
If you call the police and tell them somebody got a gun on you, they coming. But if you tell them, oh, we just arguing, oh, they just trying to fight me, they're not gonna come.
I have to beg to differ.
Man. I have to beg to differ. Why you beg to differ?
Because I had 2 incidents where they came fast. One, I was the one calling on somebody saying I need this out of here. Right up. I'm talking about no time.
And what was said though?
Motherfucker said they had to go. He told they had to go.
What did you tell them?
No, I told the motherfucker, I had a motherfucker in here that did not want to leave. And I'm like, shit, the motherfucker don't stay here. Motherfucker being violent towards me. I don't want no domestic violence, no DV. Pull up. Like, y'all better come like now.
That's crazy because the same thing happened to me. You want to know what? They told me I had to leave my own motherfucking house and this person didn't even motherfucking live there. Didn't have not a piece of mail. This person threatened to kill everybody in the house, and I told the police that.
That's BS. Yeah, that's BS.
Me and my daughter had to leave my own house and go to a fucking hotel because they would not make this nigga leave my house.
That's BS they did. I ain't gonna lie. That's BS they did. I ain't gonna lie. I just recently had an incident. I was the caller. I was the one like, come get this mug, putting their hands on me.
That's crazy. And I mean, I will say this. I'll say this. It's good that happened in that way because if the woman is being violent toward the man, right? If the man snap, it's more likely that the man gonna kill the woman than vice versa.
Do bodily harm, great bodily harm at the very least.
The woman have to get a weapon. Really, a man can kill the woman by mistake by just retaliation, trying to defend himself. So it makes sense.
Anybody can do it if you know, but the men just have more strength,
right? So they can do it on mistake. They ain't even really trying to kill you. They're just trying to get you off of them. So if you being violent toward a man, it's more dangerous. And it really is not, but, you know, just on a mistake type thing. You know what I'm saying? To where this man didn't even really mean it. But at the same time, though, you know, this nigga, in my situation, and God rest this man's soul, because he is dead and gone. So why was it cool for them to leave him in the house with them? But me and Seven had to leave. And then they sit up here making me go through all this to prove that he didn't live here. First of all, the nigga, this address not on his ID.
Simple.
That's what the fuck?
Simple.
Just because he told you he been staying for 3 weeks?
Simple, yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? 3 months, whatever it had been.
Yeah, I feel like, you know what, police is probably a little bit more, because of the high crime, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so high, I feel like they have to do protocols to a T almost, if not it fall back on them. You know what I'm saying? Now. And I feel like back then it probably was a little different. I remember being a kid. I was walking home from school one day. I'll never forget this. I stayed in Grand River, Wyoming. I stayed with my mama or whatever. Walking home from school one day. I was in high school. And I was shooting at every car with my hand. I was shooting at every car. Oh, so every car, I got a shot. I got all different type of guns. I got a shotgun, all type. The police did. I shot his shit. That nigga hit a U-turn. He caught me right when I was walking on my porch. I'm walking in my door. You can ask my mama. This is everything I love. That's my mama. I'm walking, and I'm about to go in the house. They coming up like, yo. Whoa. And my mama coming to the door like, what's up? What'd he do? So when they got to saying, she like, man, if you don't leave my son alone, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't this. Like, man, you don't leave him alone. Like, he got a book bag on. He coming straight from school. You worry about what he doing his hand type. But he was really trying to say, because I was doing that. He tried to say some shit like,
don't do that.
Yeah, like the police. Yeah, like, man, listen, it wasn't even. It was every car. You know what I was a kid. It wasn't even no.
Yeah, but what he trying to teach you is, you a kid, but you coming from high school, so ain't no telling how big you was. You know what I'm saying? They got to figure out that you a kid, and just don't play with the police like that. They trying to teach you a lesson as a kid.
You just had too much time on your hand as a police officer. Mr. Officer, if you watching this, you will remember you had too much time on your hand.
Okay, and I know you probably gonna try to say that this is a different day and age, but it's really not. Fuckers was getting killed by the police back then too. Gang squad was beating the fuck out of kids back there. I remember the kids at my middle school on the north end used to get beat up like every Friday by the gang squad. So, you have a son. Would you teach him not to do that? Playing or not, a kid or not? Would you? Because you was in high school. So you wasn't no fucking little ass kid. You was old enough to know better. Would you teach him not to do that?
Not to do what? Shoot with your hand?
At the police. Even if you doing that, no.
Put me in the same position that my mama was in, right then and there.
No.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's not what I'm asking you though. So that's not fair.
The thing is, I'm not gonna tell him to do it, but I'm not gonna tell him not to. I'm not about to train him to say, "Hey, go out here and shoot with your hands." Who taught me to do that? Nobody. I did it on my own.
See, that's what I'm saying. You should teach your kids, and you know this because you are a much more seasoned and mature parent, to not play with authority figures like that. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I don't have a son. You know, I have a daughter. But when I was around my nephew all the time, and my nephew, and if I had a son, I would teach him not to play with guns. not to play with the simulation of a gun. Because it's no different. If you go in the bank with a fake gun or with a makeshift gun, or you got them thinking you got a gun and you rob it, you get an armed robbery even if it wasn't a real gun. So this is what I'm saying. The threat of a weapon, especially to the police in this day and age, when you got Trayvon Martin situations going on, would teach my son not to play them games even with a regular person, because a regular person will fuck around and be scared and think you got a gun for real and shoot your ass. Absolutely. So I teach my kid not to do that.
Okay.
And I feel like the police was just trying to scare you straight.
And today's
did they take you to jail?
Absolutely not, because I did nothing. What did I do? In today's age, what I would rather teach my kids is the law. To know your rights, because my thing is, until I did something wrong, I don't care what you feel like personally played with you, because you wear this badge and you feel like, oh, you play with me. You feel like that.
No. Because I just was talking about, even if it was a regular person, Trayvon Martin got killed by a regular person and that nigga got off. So I'm saying, if it was you,
I think it was like a former cop or something like that.
No, he was not. He was fucking neighborhood watch. He was not no motherfucking. That ain't shit.
Something like that.
That's me, or you could sign up to be neighborhood watch. He was not no motherfucking former cop. And even if he was a former cop, he didn't have a right to shoot that little boy in the street.
I ain't never say that.
So this is what I'm saying.
Did he hold up a gun shot to him? He did nothing to him. He was walking.
But he had some candy or some shit on him that he put out, and he tried to make it seem like he thought that's what it was. So this is my whole thing. If a motherfucker could get off just saying that they thought you had it, if you actually pretending like it, it's even more reasons for you to teach your kid not to do that. I'm not saying that it'd be right for them to do anything to you, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna teach my kid not to dig in your hand when you outside, not to dig in your pocket when you outside. Hey, don't go in your pocket and get no candy, cause you liable to get shot outside.
If the police around, yeah. If the police is talking to you, hell yeah, I would teach my son, my black son. Don't never in your motherfucking life reach in your pocket when the police is talking to you. Don't never in your life, unless you let them know I'm going in my pocket to get my ID or whatever. Don't reach in your glove box. Don't do no sudden moves. That's what I would teach my son.
But you said Trayvon Martin, which wasn't in front of a cop, which was walking down the street, and he was digging in his pocket for candy. So you're gonna tell your kid, so your kid not in front of no cop, he walking down the street, he digging it. So you're gonna tell him, hey, don't eat your candy when you outside.
No, that was an unfortunate situation. But that was my whole point, is that some shit can happen when it's not a cop. So you gotta teach him to be extra careful around a cop. Some shit can happen when it's just a random scared ass nigga. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know where the part where I said I was taught to do that. I don't know where the part where
that. I never said you said that. Just saying, I asked you, did you see where it was wrong when you did it? That's all I was saying. I didn't say.
No, you asked me would I teach that to my son, is what you asked me. Because you had said something about when, you know what. But what I tried to tell you was, if I seen my son do, if my son was, I said, put myself in my mama's shoes. You said, no, don't do that. But I said, put myself in my mama's shoes. That's like me not telling him to do that. But he walked on the porch. I don't know what he just did, but then when it came down to it, that's what the officer telling me that he did. I would be highly upset. At my son, no. At the police, fuck yes. I'm highly upset. Okay. It's just me. Everybody got their own opinion. You can, everybody's not the same parents. Everybody's not the same person. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, what I would do is I would more so teach my kids the law, to know your rights, you know what I'm saying? I would just more so
like the police
invest
always follow the law when it comes to black men. Young black
and you
men
have to in a
especially,
court. What is the court of?
they gotta make it to the court. We talking about the police.
What is the court of?
That's what we're talking about. But we just talking. We talking about
too
Trayvon
many cameras
Martin
nowadays.
and how the police
It's too
is before
modern
the court.
nowadays. It's too many cameras.
You gotta make it. You gotta make it to the judge. You got to make it alive past the police. That's what we talking about. This is the police conversation.
They wearing cameras every day. They got them right here.
And they don't give a fuck. They lose evidence every day. Okay. Especially when there's evidence against their own. Blue bloods.
That's what works now today, I guess. So don't do nothing that the police don't say. Because you either smoked or you out of there. So I guess that's what works today. But I heavily don't believe that. I heavily believe in knowing what you know gets you as far as you've been. To this day, I don't know how far have you been out. Me, I've been a nice little distance, and there's people that's been way farther. You know what I'm saying? Some people just they ain't make it, but I mean, knowing what you know, and I'm a firm believer in, and that's just when it comes down to what people say about when we talk about the law, we talk about crooked cops. That's not law. Law is what's written. That's black and white. It's already stapled. It's already written. What abides by that, what fits it, or it doesn't, is written. You can't be like, oh, hey, yo, well, let's change that for today and do, that's just what it is. And, the whole law thing, I just felt like that was, for me, that's just something different. I don't play with police figures or authority figures, and I don't want authority figures to play with me. That's how it go. But I'm not gonna sit back and allow myself to get you could pull up and play with me any day, huh? Like that's no, but that's not, no. We're not doing that. That's not how this works. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer of.
No, I feel you.
Anyway, to go to the next, I'm gonna get this out of here quick. Because I'm still trying to wrap up some Detroit stuff. ISO Speed. Shout out to ISO. My son.
Yeah.
When I say my son.
That was dope.
My son loves ISO. Now, so the whole story on ISO is he was born in Detroit.
Get out!
But he moved to Ohio with his mother.
Oh.
And they were there, and he was streaming, and he told the whole story, and they're streaming, and he was up late nights, and she was just mad at what he was doing. And his dad was the one who was like, okay, his dad stayed here, so she sent him back to Detroit. Detroit is where he kind of got on streaming because his dad.
Really? I did not even know that.
Let him kind of do his thing. So
I was today years old.
So
Corey Kenshin is from Detroit too. Well, stop lying, but.
Michigan.
So. I did not know that. We got a lot of big time content creators.
So shout out ISO. He came back to Detroit. Because his pops still stays here. Brightmore, to be exact. His pops still stays here. So he asked his pops where you want to go. He got him a house. He said his pops picked Brightmore. That's where he wanted to stay. So
that's what's up.
He got him a house out there.
That's what's up.
And he met his older sister for the first time.
That's what's up.
Shout out to that.
And he like in his 20s.
Yeah,
his older sister.
I don't think she that. I don't think she up there with us. I think she probably a little bit older than him. Just a little bit. Just a little bit older. I don't think she up there with us.
That's even better.
Yeah, I think she, you know what I'm saying? Because they look like almost the same, you know what I'm saying? Real young face. And, it was just real cool. He was walking around the hood, riding a bike around the hood.
Saw that part.
You know what I'm saying? So, just for him to be there, just around, shout out to Dog, man. I really, Detroit is, Detroit is the place to be. Is on the way up. You know, even Suki said this her second home. If you know, you know. She coming here Saturday, Hart Plaza.
No, you need to get us some tickets.
Yeah, I'm definitely check me out. I'll be there. I'm more than likely gonna be there. Yeah, we'll.
What you mean?
No, we'll be there. We'll be there. We'll be there. We in the building. We'll be there. We in the building. She just a little late to the party, but you know what I'm saying. We already locked and loaded. We in the building. Make sure y'all check out. You know what I'm saying. Them vlogs, them pages, them. You know what I'm saying. Check out. We in the building though. Suki gonna be here this weekend. So we in the building for that. Hart Plaza. So if you ain't know about it, be there. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. You better get them right now. I'm trying to tell you.
And when is this?
It's Saturday. It's a car show. You know what I'm saying? It's a little car show they doing down there, and they gonna do concerts. It's Saturday. It's from 12 to 11. So you know what I'm saying? Get with it. You know what I'm saying? Get there. Get with it or get lost. You already know how it go.
Beat us there, don't meet us there.
Yeah, because I don't know what time we getting there. Last little thing, right, that I had for the little Detroit, my little Detroit session, man. I picked this because this was very intriguing to me because first and foremost, I didn't like, well, I guess they said Metro. They said Metro Detroit, so I can't say that they said it was just all Detroit. They said Metro, so that means surrounding areas, so I'm okay with that. But the ideas was brilliant. They got 8 men indicted for large car smuggling ring, right? Like
most of their asses wasn't black though. You peeped them names.
I definitely look. I was the one who was mad about it.
Which race they is?
I was mad. I was the one who was mad about it when they tried to say Detroit. I'm like, all these motherfuckers from Dearborn, cause don't play with me.
Or maybe Hamtramck.
Dearborn. I don't go fuck Dearborn. I know they was from Dearborn. Them niggas from Dearborn. I know Dearborn. I ain't give a listen. So, but my thing was right. How long did you sit back and think of this? Because what these guys was doing, they was sending cars to Iraq, Jordan, Ghana, United Arab, motherfucking
Dubai.
Listen,
that's what UAE is. Dubai.
They had motherfucking BMWs, Durangos, Dodge Rams, Range
And
Rovers.
the craziest part is them American cars, the Durangos and the Ford type shits was going to get more money over there than the BMW.
Them niggas had Ford Broncos. Them niggas had
oh my God.
Camaros.
Oh my God.
They had $1 million worth of cars.
Them Broncos and Camaros was going to get them a bag over there.
But they shipping them in shipping containers. And it's like, where did y'all think of that? Hello?
But they ship cars and shipping containers all the time, though, legally.
These motherfuckers is shipping them like to the man. Listen. I'm just like, you know what? I'm glad that they caught y'all motherfuckers because y'all taking our motherfucking cars and trying to ship them to y'all country. That's how I know. Arab, that shit. Y'all trying to ship our motherfucking cars to y'all country.
And y'all got one token black dude to help y'all.
One, maybe two, because the other one had it was a questionable name. It was questionable, maybe two. If he wasn't, he was something else. He wasn't Mexican though. He was something else if he wasn't black. But listen, but yeah, y'all listen. Y'all tried to get on, and that's what y'all do.
They got down. Motherfucking beating got major dough before they get caught.
They got it, but they gonna go and get all them cars. I would guess. I would suppose that's evidence.
But they already got the money for a lot of that.
I mean, yeah, but any money left is seizure.
Yeah, but they done already did so many transactions to where they already got money, and if they got half a brain, they didn't put something up.
To your peoples or something, man. You better I gave it to your peoples. My boy Eastside Egg Roll, put your motherfucking people on. Some motherfucking people on. Put your motherfucking people on. Put your motherfucking people on. My nigga Eastside Ed, that's a rapper. He Asian.
What?
He from Detroit. It's not Eastside Ed, bro. You don't know my nigga Eastside Ed, bro?
Dog, stop on me.
Put your motherfucking people on. That's what he say. I gotta. Say I don't know. Shout out Eastside Egg Roll again.
And I'm from the East Side, so stop playing with me. How long he been on?
My boy been on for a minute.
What's
been
a
on.
minute?
Been years, like years.
What's years?
I went to they had the hood tournament right here on Glendale and like 14th at that little park like about 4 years ago. Eastside Air Road been on since then. He was up there shooting a video.
I knew it was since I've been on the West Side.
He been on. Eastside Air Road been on.
I've been on the West Side for like 7 years. So, anyways,
yeah, put your motherfucking people on.
Yeah, though. Put your motherfucking people on. Like, stop being a gatekeeper, hating
Put
ass.
your motherfucking people on.
Anyways, I got one last thing.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
The last thing that I'm going to talk about on Detroit, what up though, is you cool, is, okay, there's a local Detroit nurse, okay, that has been allegedly essaying, he's been charged, okay, so he's been charged, this is not, just talk. He's been charged with essaying his patients. Wilfredo Figueroa Bernio. I'll put his name in like the link to the story in the comments. But if you have had him as a nurse, had any type of surgery or anything where he had to put you under, or if you felt in any way violated or uncomfortable in his presence, please report him. Join the others who have come forward to make sure that this guy is prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Okay, that's it for Detroit. What up, do is you cool?
Alright. Cause a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't be cool, man, on the regular. And I you know what, real quick, I'm gonna throw this in there. This is just a question for y'all to answer at any given time. I'm gonna throw this in there just because I gotta
Leave us a comment.
I gotta throw it in now because it fits the topic. Do you guys feel like a man can be raped under the same, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, especially yes.
Not I'm male, and I mean as far as the kid all the way up until, you know what I'm saying, the male. So I want to know what you guys think, and then
you didn't say me, or it might.
No, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. You already answered, so that's why I said.
Definitely.
You said yes. So
we have the pop quiz, Hanson.
You said yes. So
first of all, I feel like males are great at a higher rate even than women because they do not report it.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait.
Especially
Let me be specific. Okay. A male be by a female.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Yep.
Yes.
I don't mean a.
Yes.
I mean from every. Okay. Right. That's
from
what
angle,
So I wanted you guys. Yeah. I want everybody to get a clear understanding.
Because consent is consent.
Absolutely. Right.
Consent has no gender. Consent has no gender.
So boom. Right. Ladies. You own it. You on top. As strong as that. And he like,
get up. I'm out to go.
I'm good. I'm straight. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I want to stop. And you was like, what? You want to stop? And you just like, oh no.
Kept pumping the cup.
You showing out now. And he like, no, stop. Like, you like, no, stop. Like, I want you to stop.
You wrong. Yes, you wrong.
I want to know what you guys think. Do you also, right? You
wrong. You great.
Do you guys think that's wrong or not?
Hell yeah, man.
All right. I just had to throw that in. But we was done with what I thought you cool. Now we about to move to
absolutely, that's terrible.
We about to move to some messy mess. I know.
Internet mess.
I gotta find it. Now listen. Y'all know this social media, this internet, it get crazy. What they call it? Whose internet is it?
Beyonce's witches.
Okay, it's somebody internet.
Allegedly.
And they say it's baby girl shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
water.
We gonna talk about whoever's internet this is. We gonna dissect this little, you know what I'm saying, internet that we know about. Just the parts that we know about. Now, it's a lot of internet to dissect, so I don't know if we can touch it all, but.
What's happening?
What's happening is what we call it. So, first and foremost, this right here started up a lot of shit. Let me start y'all off with some shit hot.
Ooh! Yep.
Nah.
Yep.
My girl Ciara done went and added.
Go see.
Her husband's.
Yep.
Now listen, let me tell you this.
Yep.
She did not change. She added her husband's last name to her baby last name. Now I feel like the baby got the best of both worlds. I got my daddy last name, who is a famous rapper.
A trash can.
Okay, that's cool. And then I got my stepdad name, who's a famous football player. He don't lose. The kid don't lose, right? It's only one thing that I can say that I do not like about the whole situation. I've heard backlash, people say, oh, Ciara, you wrong, this and that. I don't like this. One thing I don't like. The only response dog had was, I don't give a fuck, congratulations. And I'm like, bro, you could have just not said nothing.
That's what Future said?
He said, I don't give a fuck, congratulations.
Right, he don't give a fuck about his son.
And I'm like,
no,
I
let's
did not
pause.
Like
let's pause.
I did not.
So you want to know what you should do? Cancel his ass. Hold him accountable.
I didn't like
Don't like him as a motherfucking person, the record label, and as a motherfucking crew because he is trash.
I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest. Like you, like the one song where I was like you rarely hear me listen, but that's not why. But my thing is, I just didn't like that as a whole because I'm like, listen, I just feel like that's what let everybody know that you care. That let everybody know that you care because you went to take this to Twitter to say,
no.
IDGAF, congratulations.
No, he don't.
No, you care. It really fucked you up. It fucked you up, but you can't do. You gotta play this. You gotta play this role where you.
Can I ask you a question? You got a son. You're not currently in a romantic relationship with your son's mother. If your son's mother married someone right now and changed your son's last name to add her husband's last name, would you care?
I would understand.
Would you put on the internet, I don't care?
No, I wouldn't. That's why I said I have a problem with it.
That's all I'm saying.
Why I said I have
because
a problem
he don't care. He don't care.
That's why
he don't care because he don't care for real.
That's the thing. This is what I'm speaking the problem of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he don't care. But you said that he said that because he do care.
I feel like he do care.
No, he don't.
I feel like he hurt. He hurt.
He don't.
But
care.
that's not a resemblance of how you show hurt.
He don't care.
He probably don't. You know, he probably don't. That's possible. It'd be the people with the money who don't really care for real.
Yeah, like that shit. He can't.
He said that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that. Yeah, I'm not that. I'm more so. I feel like me, honestly. If that happened, I'm still more so understanding. I don't, listen. I'm I'm understanding in a way that okay, it's because you married. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you gotta talk to me first though. At least. At the very least, we gotta have a convo. Because you gotta have the last name don't mean my son gotta have the last name. Or my daughters. For that matter. But since we talking about the son aspect of the situation, that don't mean that. You know what I'm saying? Now, what's comfortable is what's comfortable, or what fits is what fits. If this is about to, I don't really too much care if it's about to break up a home, like, cause I feel like I don't really know how, I'm not absent. So the thing is I don't really know how to explain, but I just feel like because we are not talking about millionaire tears. I'm not a millionaire, but if I was, it would be even more, you know what I'm saying, excessive. It'll be extra plus what I can provide now. It'll be just a plus. But I would literally, I just would literally say, he can come and stay with me if that's what it takes or whatnot, But my thing is, I don't know if being involved is the problem in their situation. I don't know, because I can't say he's not involved. I don't know. I just don't know.
It's been heavily reported by Ciara that he is not involved the way he should be involved.
So that make, well, as he should be to her discretion, or is it
as he should be to the court's discretion?
Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. I just don't know. But see, as in being like, what, far as me, I just feel like what I would do is, I feel like if it's marriage, I would say if that's what it gotta be, okay, but I feel like you don't have to change my kid's name. You gotta change your name. That doesn't automatically change theirs.
No, it's not automatic. That's why it's the whole procedure that happens.
Right, that's why it's the procedure.
People want to go through that is because when you got multiple kids, you want all your kids in the house to have the same last name. And at the end of the day, God forbid, if something happens to you or if you stop stepping up as a father, the husband gonna be responsible for the wife's child regardless. Legally, that's the thing. When you marry a woman, you take responsibility for her kid regardless to who's the biological father.
Right now, if I married a woman, 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, right? Mm-hmm. I'm fine with, this is me though. I'm not saying like this gotta be the standard. I'm saying this is me. I'm not about to be like, oh, you gotta change all your kids' last name to my name on some Steve Harvey type. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Even when you go to think about it to say like, yo, well, what you think about it? And I'm gonna tell you flat out like that, you don't have to do that. That's not, but that's me. Not the standard.
Nobody said they had to do it. Who said they had to? Nobody put a gun to their head and make them. That's what they wanted to do as a family.
Right. But what I'm saying is,
don't give a fuck.
Changing the name doesn't. What you were saying, like, what, you know what I'm saying, like, that don't mean more respect or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Who said
well, our relationship that I gained from,
I said that the kids, that they might want all of their kids to have the same last name. I said nothing about respect.
Okay.
I said that a lot of families in that predicament want all of their kids to have the same last name as the mama and the daddy that's in the house. And all the other kids. It'd be an issue for the one kid to have a different last name, especially if the person with that last name is the primary caregiver of the kid. Then adopted it. Russell Wilson already been adopted little Future as his own. That's already been on paper. Because I remember when that story broke.
Absolutely.
So people stupid as fuck for being mad about them just now changing the name when he been adopted him as his legal father. It only makes sense they should have been changed the last name back at the same time when they did that, if you ask me. And this is coming from a child who had her last name changed at 5 years old. From birth to 5 years old, I had my mama's last name. I was Jennifer Jemerson. I was Jennifer Michelle Jemerson, just like my mama. But at 5 years old, he didn't have to do that. My daddy went downtown and paid the money to establish paternity and change my last name to Graham. He didn't have to do that. That was his choice. My mama didn't threaten him or force him or nothing.
But
because he was taking care of me and he wanted this to be known that I was his in name. And it's the same with Russell Wilson. No, that's not his biological son, but he wanted to be known that he is taking care of him, and just like he had adopted him on paper and he is his father on paper, he wants to be his father in name and his names to be the same as his brothers and sisters and his wife, and I think it's great. So
if your name would have not been his name, y'all wouldn't have had the same relationship?
Nobody said that we wouldn't.
I'm just no. We just asking the question.
My father died when I was 9 years old, so I was a child. I don't know. Maybe my father wouldn't have felt the same if we didn't have the same last name. Maybe not. Like I said, that was his choice.
We're not talking about what choice it was. We talking about the feeling that it gave.
I was 9, so I don't know. I didn't even realize.
Bingo.
I didn't care, and that's the whole point.
He is how old?
But that's the whole thing. It's for the kid. It's for the father, and it's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't say it was nothing wrong with it.
It's for Russell Wilson, and because he wants all his kids to have the same last name, because he might, baby Future might not be old enough for it to matter now, but a couple of years down the line, it might matter. And so Russell Wilson wants to make sure that all his kids that he's taking care of under his dam got his last name at least on there.
So now, if you and Ciara don't work out down the line, you divorce her. So now you are legally responsible.
And that's what he wants. And he know that. He didn't be in this baby. He was a baby.
Okay.
You think because he divorced Ciara, he want to divorce that little boy? That's what you would do?
I'm asking you a question. That's what we're not talking about me. We're talking about Russell Wilson. And
I'm talking about Russell Wilson. I know for a fact Russell Wilson wouldn't want to, and I don't even know him.
Oh, well, I sound like you do because you said you know for a fact.
Yeah.
To know for a fact would not be I don't know somebody.
That's not true. That's not true. You can base facts off of prior facts.
People change every day.
Okay, but he obviously don't plan on changing. That's why he put the shit on paper in name. He obviously, if him and Ciara don't work out, he's still gonna be Lil Future's daddy. I believe that wholeheartedly.
It's been a lot of, man, when I say, okay, we talking about the social media mess, right? It's been a lot of mess, man. I wanted to just move on to the Young Thug thing. It's been so much with Young Thug.
Rat Lana.
It started off for me with the Glorilla phone call, and
he's a bitch.
I did not like.
He's a whole vagina. First of all, the nigga been wore a dress. Y'all trying to act like y'all don't understand. This nigga is completely rainbow. Okay, but rainbow niggas can be thugs. They still niggas. Don't get it twisted. That's what motherfuckers be mistaken, that thinking that all of the rainbow niggas is cowards or scared. A lot of these niggas that is the thuggiest, hardest, will end somebody's whole existence, will at the same time bend over for somebody, or vice versa, bend over somebody of the same sex. First of all, what you think they be trying to go back to prison for?
That's only some I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I can't. Thug just kind of give me too many twisted. It's hard to understand. I just feel like off top, he just fuck with both. Like, and it was just crazy. Some people do shit for stunts, as we know, right? Now, this don't mean this is allegedly for me what I expect, what I thought. This is allegedly for me. Sometimes people do crazy stunts. You know what I'm saying? That could have been a stunt.
What? The dress?
The dress, all that shit.
Would you put on a dress to sell records?
You know how many niggas on Hollywood put on dresses to do movies?
You.
I am not niggas in Hollywood. I am not the same.
Selling records. If you was a Hollywood selling records, ass gross looking ass nigga,
I am not.
Would you put on a dress? I
am not the same. No, I am not the same. No.
Would you put on a dress to gain subscribers and get a check from YouTube, $1 million check? Would you put on a dress if YouTube? No. If YouTube presented you with a ironclad contract, like you put on this dress and post this video, I don't care if you get views or not. If you put on this dress and post this video to your YouTube channel, we're gonna cut you $1 million check as soon as you load the video, whether you get views or not. Would you put on the dress for the $1 million? It's $1 million.
Do I look like? Listen.
It's $1 million. You just putting it on, taking a picture. It don't mean you actually gonna fuck somebody or get fucked. You just putting on the dress, and you could easily do like he said, it's fashion. Nigga, I ain't gay. I'm a thug.
Listen.
Would you do it?
One thing I am is I'm who I am. Integrity or whatever. You know, whatever you want to call it. I am who I am. No, I will not offer me another thing. Ask me to tackle a football nigga that's a professional. Derrick Henry, the biggest running back ever. Ask me to tackle that nigga in the 5-yard closure. It's me and him one-on-one, and you gotta take him down by yourself type shit. Ask me to defend a nigga that's fast as fuck. J-Mo, you know what I'm saying? Jamison Williams. Defend this nigga on any route. No, that's not what I'm gonna do.
Fucking football. No, we want you to do some play naked football.
No.
Play football, asshole naked, full tackle.
No, that would be dumb. No.
Only pads and shit. That's all you can have on. You can have a jock strap. No.
Just, catch me on some real shit. Give me some real challenging type shit. I'm not even a basketball player. Tell me go against Kay Cunningham, the first nigga to 7 points type shit.
You keep saying some easy ass non-freak shit. No, we talking about some freak shit.
No, I'm talking about some real shit that you can challenge me at. You challenge me to some competition.
So, the answer is no. You're not doing
to some bullshit that you about to ask me.
It's the same type shit.
That's an insult to ask me to do some shit like that. That's no. So the answer is no. I would not. Yeah. Anyway, I was moving to so Thug. Anyway, Young Thug. That's where
he gay.
We was moving to, and Young Thug is shaking up social media.
Right.
Why? Because Young Thug has came out on a podcast. I can't remember my boy name.
Give me no or for buying him 1,000 streams a day. Allegedly.
He is very mad about, people saying what they saying about him because everybody's saying he's the rat. You know what I'm saying?
He's the GHEY rat.
Woody,
let's not forget that,
has something to say about it. Gunna just performed at the MTV Music Awards. They said it was a banger. I
missed it.
I didn't get to see that part. They said it was a banger, but I didn't get to see that part. Thug said he was getting money from a lot of people. Pluto. He said Drake sent them nice amount. Wham, whoever Wham is, he named some other people.
Wham Whammy. mean, not him. I mean, not them.
No. What was kind of funny about that was somebody said that just proves what Kendrick Lamar said about Drake using rappers or whatever to get on or whatnot.
Yep.
That was funny about that I seen that, because I'm like, well, that did kind of add up a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, but motherfuckers really didn't need no receipts for that, because that's so obvious in the music. You know what I mean? No shame to Drake, because
he said you run to Atlanta when you need a check balance, and you know that's because I guess
so obvious.
Yeah,
that's so obvious. Let me find me an Atlanta rapper to collaborate with, either for a song or an album, and I'm gonna get a bag. Like I mean that's business 101 though. Supply and demand. The demand is for Atlanta rappers, so of course Drake, as a Canadian foreigner who is trying to present himself.
Everybody can't connect with that. When you hot, you gotta do, you know what I'm saying, what's hot. Everybody can't connect. I guarantee you, everybody can't get in. Everybody can't get in, so you gotta be one of them ones, you know what I'm saying, at that. I mean, if that's
Speaking
what
of Drake,
did, if that's...
since we there. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Speaking of Drake, since we're there, he's streaming.
Yeah, he just did a podcast with what's the lady name? Something Adolf.
Streaming. He has a stream. It is called Iceman or something like that.
I'm sure, because everybody's doing it. Because once they see these streamers getting paid, and how they're
Drake's
doing it.
stream Iceman episode 3, dragged by Kaisanat, who you all know is the #1 streamer pretty much. iShow Speed is great, and he's one of the top streamers with, you know, millions of viewers on a daily basis. And he reviewed Drake's Iceman stream episode 3 and said it was ASS. He said it was ASS. And then I listened to the Breakfast Club speak about this, and Lauren LaRosa, she tried to explain how Drake's stream is different from traditional streams, you know, nowadays or whatever, and how he's all artistic and he doing all this and this and that. But at the end of the day, you cannot make people want to see what you want to put on stream. You have to put on stream what people want to see, because people will go somewhere else. They have too much freedom and ability to do that. It's literally a click, Drake. And you already have been, you know, not saying you cancel or nothing like that, but I'm just saying you have been slacking yourself. You barely put any songs out this year because of the shit with you and Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? You put one song out, and yeah, it was a good song. I like it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
he did a whole mixtape with Party Next Door. Him and Party Next Door.
Nobody cared about that though. That was trash.
He was doing that all. They was doing that all overseas. It was banging. They was doing it during the time of the Super Bowl. It was slapping.
So here's the thing.
But it wasn't his. It wasn't his project. That's the thing.
And this is what I'm saying. Drake, you know you my brother. You my brother cousin. You know what I'm saying? We got the same last name, so I fucks with you. F-U-X. The hard way. You know, no kissing cousin, even though you fan as fuck. You know, no nasty, Mr. Nasty type shit. Just literally, like, I fucked with you on a genuinely, you know, lover of artistry level. You have kind of conceded defeat by, listen, Drake.
That wouldn't be the first time. It's not the first time.
I understand that he conceded defeat to Meek Mill back in the day, but
no, he fucked Meek Mill up. He conceded defeat to Pusha T.
Right.
Pusha T fucked Drake up.
But he didn't shut Drake up though.
No, you know what Drake did?
You
know what Drake did? He did the same shit he's doing now. He stayed quiet for a minute, and then he came back and played like nobody knew. That's what he gonna do. That's how he move.
And
I'm not mad. If that works,
that's how he should. I hope he do. And I hope he do, because at the end of the day, let's be for real. You done had your time, you done got your Grammys, you done had your spotlight, Drake. And if you have to use a diss record to take one for the team so that Kendrick could get his flowers, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, do that. You already know you're not a thug for real. You already know you're not a gangster. Anytime I hear a Drake interview, I am literally appalled.
I don't think
it's farther than being thrown off. Yeah, I am appalled at how white he sounds, and I know he's mixed.
I don't think he did it for Kendrick to get his flowers. I think Kendrick just took control of a situation.
Listen, let me say this.
He took control of a situation.
Yeah. I'm not saying that he necessarily signed up for it, even though I'm not saying he didn't.
It fucked him up. It fucked him up.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying he didn't sign up for it, because listen, we have to take into account humiliation rituals.
When they go to court, he hurt.
We have to take into account humiliation rituals and receipts. The era that we in. Okay?
So you can't sign up for something you humiliated about.
Huh?
I'm about to sign up for something. I'm about to tell you, oh yeah, it's cool, we could do this. And then you say, and I'm about to say, oh man, why you do that? Oh, you signed up for this.
That's the whole humiliation part. I thought I was cool with that, but y'all went too far. So now I'm hurt, I'm humiliated, I'm embarrassed, I'm about to sue. Or that could have been the whole plan from the get-go, just to make it seem like it, so that he could have that fall from grace to then be picked back up. It's no different than a person forcing a sickness on somebody and then taking the hero role when you take them to the hospital. You know damn well you've been feeding this person poison for 6 months, and now they start getting sick, and you recognize them and take them to the hospital. You want to be revered as a hero. No, bitch, you is the reason why, you weird, crazy ass bitch.
I feel like that's something different. Ain't no way in this shit. Ain't no way I'll let you shut me out to have a comeback. If I could just dog walk you, this
but he
nigga
wasn't completely shut out. Drake never lost his core obsessed fans. Drake,
right? You never.
Drake still had. That's what I'm saying.
You know what?
He still had a fan base that was fighting up against Kendrick Lamar fans. Am I wrong?
He always gonna have a fan base. That's not the thing. What I'm saying is for you to not say nothing. That leave your fans to can't say nothing when niggas are shutting them out.
But he made multiple songs.
But Kendrick shut him out at the end.
So he lost.
Right, shut him out.
He lost. I mean, what the fuck? He lost. He realized that he lost. Because now I see that y'all just want to keep this shit going. And that's what they didn't like. Bitch, just let this nigga drag me. Call me.
But you digging shit too. He's digging shit too. He like, I told y'all fake shit for this. You just couldn't dig up enough fucking info to get the ups on that nigga.
I'm not about to keep going. You're not even listening to what I just
I hear
said.
you, but if you could have had if Drake could have had the ups on that nigga.
I don't want to do that. Listen here. This is what I'm trying to say. If you think that Drake didn't have the money and the power to find whatever truth or lie that he wanted to find on Kendrick Lamar, that he couldn't have done it, he could have done that. But he realized the bigger picture. that Kendrick Lamar was not the real enemy. They on the same label.
And he sued the label.
Because this is what I'm saying. Y'all trying to pit us against each other on some type of weird ass bullshit.
They literally took shots. I did a video on this, so I know,
and this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it wasn't based on reality, but you gonna try to capitalize on it and increase the chances of me losing because I may have pissed you, the label, off in some type of way. So where you gonna be the catalyst for this now? Because now you the third party in the fight. And you not even really lined up with Kendrick. You using him and he's benefiting from it. And at the end of the day, I really can't be that mad at him. That's why the main person in this lawsuit is you motherfuckers. But I gotta add him too because if I didn't, I probably wouldn't even be able to go through with the lawsuit. You understand what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, you is seeing this divide between us where we was besties when you first got with us, and now you see we don't talk, I refuse to get on his song with him. These motherfuckers seen that as a prime time and example of when they can go in and manipulate some shit and bring one star that's probably not humble where he should be, probably thinking he doing more than whatever. The record label felt like they need to bring him down from grace. This is the perfect opportunity because nobody gonna see it coming.
Don't the record label make money if the nigga booming though?
If who booming?
Whoever they star is. If
but
you
they both own it. That's what I'm saying. They both is on the same parent label.
So why would I bring any one of them down as long as...
I'm about to tell you why. I'm about to tell you why right now. And really look at this from a viewer point of view. How many Drake songs do you hear and sing along to on the radio and on videos and shit like that to just play compared to Kendrick Lamar? And I'm not saying Kendrick Lamar wasn't nobody, but he wasn't mainstream like that. Kendrick Lamar might have had 5, if that, mainstreams, maybe 7 at the most, mainstream songs that was going to get played by a DJ or on the radio, as opposed to Drake's like 25.
So I'm going to ask you this. Oh, Kendrick Lamar also pushes message music, right? He pushed black empowerment. So they want to play black empowerment music on the radio. Opposed to Drake, he don't push that kind of... Let's be honest. Right, so why would they push Kendrick Lamar music more than Drake's if he's pushing black empowerment music and Drake is not? So why would they push his over his?
That's the whole point and reason of them pitting him and Drake against each other.
I'm not talking about the against each other part, right? I'm talking about the more play. Why is Kendrick Lamar...
That is them against each other. Who get the most play? You think it's not?
That's not why the beef started, no. I'm
That's
talking about who's getting the most play.
You and me to think. They want you and me to think that it came from somewhere else.
You can look back at history. Drake put Kendrick Lamar basically
I know all that. That don't mean shit for real. What really matters is motherfuckers was tired of Drake getting the bag and getting all the plays and everything, and it was Kendrick's turn.
He was getting his own bag. He said he didn't want the spotlight.
It didn't matter what he wanted.
He said he didn't.
It didn't matter. He didn't already sign the covenant. Kendrick already signed the covenant that he might not have even knew about. He is a part of a system. It goes beyond both of them at this point. They is influential. Now they influencing enough people to where they is pawns.
If Kendrick Lamar didn't even how many people was he influencing if he didn't even really even have he wasn't even bopping like that before. How many people? But you just said that. You said that. I didn't say that.
No, but see, I didn't say he wasn't influencing.
Yes, you just said he wasn't even hitting like that. His shit wasn't even up like that.
Hitting
so
like
how many
but I'm
people
not
was
saying
he
he didn't have a
influencing?
community. A lot. Millions.
He didn't have a community though.
He did have a community.
You just said, but
he didn't have the same community like Drake though. We already established that Drake
even knew before his beef with Drake.
Before his beef with Drake, there is so many elderly.
Give me 3 Kendrick Lamar songs before his beef with Drake.
Look, you talking to me though. There's so many elderly white women who knew Drake but didn't know Kendrick Lamar because that's how much more mainstream Drake was than Kendrick Lamar. I am not saying that Kendrick Lamar was no less great. Kendrick Lamar was most likely way more great than Drake. But Drake was already being used as a industry plant type situation to where he was way bigger of a... First of all, Drake was a name with white people before his name was Drake. His name was Aubrey, or whatever the fuck his name was on the little white show, Canadian TV show. I can't think of the name of it right now, but Drake was an actor who had a huge white audience before he sang one fucking bar of a rap or a song.
This shit was called Degrassi.
That's it, Degrassi. And what?
And you did not know that he was also rapping bars at the time. Where do you think
he didn't have no American following like that?
He got signed from Lil Wayne DJ. When Lil Wayne said his DJ said that somebody was good, he said my DJ never say nobody good. He signed him without even knowing who Drake was.
Okay.
For you to
community. That's my whole point.
For you to get signed it don't got nothing to do with it got to do with you. Big Sean rap for Kanye West went all the way from when the time he was in the studio to the time nigga got down to the bottom of the elevator. It took Kanye West to Denver until he was about to leave till he was signed Big Sean. That's Kanye West signing somebody to his label. This is Lil Wayne signing somebody to his label off somebody else's word. He said, my DJ ain't never said nobody was cold. When he said this nigga cold, I just knew. Drake ran hip-hop and R&B at least a decade.
And he still do. He still do.
No, he don't.
I feel like this Kendrick Lamar shit is gonna...
No, he don't.
It's gonna subside. Drake will be back. Drake will be back because Drake is smart.
He's
Drake
not.
is not.
He's gonna be back to make sales. But he's not gonna be number one.
How you gonna make sales if he's not number one? Well,
only number one makes sales.
Well, I'm just saying, no, I'm not saying that.
So let's talk realistically. He's not gonna be number one, but he's gonna make sales. Top 10? Absolutely. Top 10? Absolutely. But you know what he gonna do? He gonna jump cultures. He's about to do pop. He's about to do the same shit. Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj. That's pop, all that. He about to start doing. He been doing it before, but now he's about to start more so focusing on different cultures than rap, R&B. That's not gonna be his main focus as it was before when he was dropping continuous hits, rap and R&B. Why it's not gonna be his main hits? Because rap and R&B don't respect what your rebuttal was from the last diss. That's why. My opinion.
Drake is an icon. His stream sucks though. He's a better artist than content creator as far as like live one-on-one type of like the type of content that he probably like to watch. He's probably better at making structured, pre-recorded, produced music, and I think he may wanna just special guests on people's stream and maybe do like vlogs that he can edit. He might want to do a vlog channel if that's what he want to do. If he want to invite us into his everyday life, you know, I feel like that's what he should do. But apparently, and I trust Kyson not because he is damn near the king of streams. Yeah. So I trust Kyson not. If Kyson and he said like I can't lie, I wanted to lie. He basically was saying like I wanted to lie, but I can't even lie to my fans because y'all gonna come on and be like, for real, you gonna lie to us, tell us this shit was live and it sucks ass. So yeah, he said Drake basically can't stream or whatever.
You know what? I'm sorry. I wanted to throw one more thing in there from the way back. I just realized that I left one of the main parts. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry to you too. The Young Thug little thing. Him and Mariah the Scientists broke up.
Well, I hope they did break up because all of them jail calls leaked where he fucking the CO, he fucking other bitches on the street, he talking about her like.
But do you think that was AI? You don't think that's AI? It's a possibility though. For real though, how this shit work now today, you don't think none of that. So I'm gonna tell you the one that I think is AI. When it's the other girl that he got on the phone, laughing, playing like I feel like that's AI.
Why you feel like that?
Who playing when you calling from you doing that much time? Who playing like that?
A lot of people. That's
like a kid.
Listen, sir, you
playing laugh.
You ain't never been to jail like that. I was talking to a motherfucker that's been in jail since 2005 and don't get out until 2028 for damn near a year. I'll talk to him, and when I tell you we laughed, played, joked around, gossiped the same way.
You're not doing that. She hardly had a combo. She's laughing at nothing. What he didn't say nothing for you to laugh at. When you answer the phone, you're laughing.
He is who he is. She's just trying to impress him. Of course, she gonna laugh at everything he say.
He didn't say nothing.
I don't think that was an AI call. I believe it.
He didn't say. She was laughing.
She picked me. She picked me.
Listen, I don't care what you heard. I'm not about to sit here and tell you, oh, you know what? I sat down 15. I sat down 10. Did he say it was AI? I sat down 5. I sat down. I'm not telling. I'm not saying.
Did he say it was AI?
I don't know what he said about it. I heard it myself. I'm telling you how I feel about it. I've sat down. I'm gonna tell you the longest. The longest time I sat down, it was supposed to be 6 months. Right. Now, the thing is, right, we can talk about, there's levels to shit. You talk about millionaires. You sit down for 6 months, you know what I'm saying? I paid everything. I don't need shit. This time life. A motherfucker who head of the household, you sit down 6 months, that changed the dynamic. Ain't no way you calling around the 3rd, 4th month, you ain't produced a dime, and the motherfucker is laughing to you like, so, right? Now, that's on the broke end, right? So, on the rich end, right? I just feel like that laughing shit is out. That's not even somebody I fuck with. Like, it just changed the levels. Like, what you laughing and shit for? What's funny? I'm locked up, motherfucker. I don't know when I'm getting out. I call you to talk and you're laughing. Like, I don't want to. What? I feel like you gotta be there to know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I
you
don't.
been there as you. He is there at Young Thug. If we don't know who this bitch was, and it sounded like she was somebody who didn't talk to him unless he was that. That's why.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say he was there as Young Thug, and the nigga signed the paperwork that he can do a lifetime sentence, and he said that 1,000,000 times. You're there as a nigga who can do a lifetime sentence.
Okay. So what are you saying? He can do a lifetime.
No matter what your name is, you about to do forever.
Are you crazy? You crazy? You here?
I gotta be.
You gotta be. Cause where he at now? He knew damn fucking well he wasn't finna do no lifetime sentences. Just like Puffy knew damn fucking well he motherfuckers with a couple dollars and they secure the right lawyer, they know they gonna get off.
Where Puffy at?
Finna get off. He not finna do the life sentence. He not finna do the life sentence today. Not yet, but he gonna be free.
He gonna do some time.
Yeah, he gonna do some time. But he not finna do the life sentence that they tried to say he was gonna do.
Kayla Cream ain't got no money. She ain't about to do the 20 years they said she was gonna do. She about to do 15 months.
Babe, the fact that you're talking about Kayla Cream and Puffy in the same conversation, I'm done. No, I'm finna go pee again because
that's what had to happen. That's what had to happen. Just say that had to happen. Because just say that's what had to happen because that don't change the law. It don't matter what you talk about when you talk about the
You believe that? You believe that? You believe that the law can't be changed with money?
Definitely believe that because it's written in black and white.
That's so cute. Oh, you so cute. That's the same way how you told me about how when you was young you thought that a girl couldn't have sex with somebody unless they really loved them. Remember? You told me that. Bullshit!
Yeah, I definitely don't remember that because I can remember.
Oh, I'm gonna pull it up because you said it on this show.
I can remember. I can remember saying that the first girl I thought was my girlfriend that I love was smashing everybody in the block, the hood nigga, and I thought she loved me. And she smashed all the hood niggas.
I don't remember that.
Definitely, I remember that. So,
I'm gonna pull up what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Please do. But you know, that's just that's just feelings to the personal person, you know, because everybody is gonna have their own, you know, whatever you feel like towards the situation is fine. I was just putting that out there. I was just letting that be known, you know. So, damn, we got some shit over here too. We got some shit around the corner, man. And then I'm gonna try to, you know, I'll be trying to. I'm gonna try to get through this shit quick. Listen, I want to say this though. Even though all that shit that Young Thug tried to say about Glorilla and all that shit, man, I ain't like that shit. I've been a big Glorilla fan, man. Shout out to Glo, man. I love you, Glo. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to
Glo. With that girl.
You ain't got no ass, though, that you swear.
Oh, she got a new one. She got a little bit of plump back there. Stop playing with that girl.
It's a little something. She been working out. It's a little something.
Man, stop playing with that girl. Ooh, I just spit my tongue.
You ain't got no ass like how you say, but I just want to say, you said I got something. I got something to say to you. You said, I love me a trapping ass, hood ass, something ass, nigga ass. You made it official with Brandon Ingram. That is not no trapping ass, hood ass nigga. But I'm happy for you, my girl. I'm happy for my baby. You know what I'm saying? He playing the NBA. He's you know what I'm saying, basketball player.
I ain't mad at her.
Yeah, they made it.
I ain't mad at her for that. He got braids and a beard and some lips. He look half sleepy, but you know what I'm saying?
I
Okay.
made it official on IG.
I'm trying to think of who he remind me of right now. He kind of giving Montel Jordan and what's Deb Atney's son name? God, he a rapper from Atlanta from back in the 2000s with Scrappy. What's the other nigga? Oh God, Waka Flocka. He a Waka Flocka mixed with I don't know, Jack Funny? Like, this nigga look like a Montel Jordan, Jack Funny, Waka Flocka mix.
Is, man. They know who Brandon Ingram is. Y'all know B. Y'all know my boy Brandon Ingram, man.
He know y'all niggas, I mean, y'all men, y'all people with penises.
Y'all know who Brandon Ingram is, man. So, Glow and Brandon Ingram made it official, man. And I'm for it, man.
You be knowing all the tea. I didn't even know that.
Shout out to Glow, man. And Brandon Ingram, man, for that. So.
Wait a minute, what's his name?
Brandon Ingram. He a basketball player, NBA. You know what I'm saying?
On the Raptors.
Yeah, he been bouncing around.
Okay.
Alright.
Glow, you better get you a basketball player. Stop playing with that girl.
I thought Glow was gonna get her a football player. I thought she had Dog from the Panthers and my boy Leggett. I thought Dog.
Who? How you spell his name?
He was in her last video. His last name is Leggett. He was in her last video. But what she was talking about, I love me a trapping ass, dark skinned, licking that. You know what I'm saying? You probably say from the Panthers or some shit like that. But I thought that's who Glow was gonna be with. But
Leggett from the Panthers.
But I'm happy for Glow. Yep, exactly. That's that. I'm happy for Glow though. But you know what I'm saying? Whatever she like.
Okay, so
he was in her last video when that's him. He was in her last video. She
Excuse me, y'all.
She said, I love me a dark skin chopping that. I was saying that was him. But anyway.
Okay.
But shout out to Glow.
He is that.
Shout out to Glow for.
How old is he? 24.
Yeah,
okay. And how old is Glow?
She probably in her 20s somewhere. But okay.
Excuse me.
Again.
26. Okay.
Okay.
2 years older.
Listen though, check this, y'all. Why Offset is still hating? Why he trolling? So now you know. Bless you again. He's not around on him. So Cardi B talked to Stephon Diggs. Y'all know Stephon Diggs played for the Patriots. Bless you again. He around here somewhere. But as you know, the Patriots lost their first game. So Stephon Diggs didn't do pretty well. He got no touchdowns. He had a couple receptions. Bless you again. And he had a couple yards. So what Offset did was he took to Twitter and said trash. He seems to be extremely upset about losing his baby mama. I mean, listen, if you wasn't doing right, so he seems to be extremely upset about losing his wife, his baby mama, his all that, so he continues to troll Stephon Diggs. I feel like, but the one thing I feel like, this is honestly, this could be just me though. I feel like that don't win you nothing. I ain't gonna sit back hating on the next man, even if I want to get on a female that ain't, you know what I'm saying, ain't got nothing to do. I'm not about to bring the next man up. So for him, I feel like that's not getting you on nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's just showing how mad you are, because it's not helping you, especially the way Cardi act. That's definitely not gonna get you back on with Cardi. You know what I'm saying? The way she set up, she ain't going for that. So I just feel like he losing on every level with that, and he's sitting back being bitter, and like T Grizzly say, he praying on a downfall. And That just look bad on you, Offset. Jealousy don't look good on a man. You just look jealous of another man. Just let it rock, bro. Don't. That don't look good. Jealousy don't look good on a man. That's just my opinion. That's what I say. Jealousy don't look good on a man. So my opinion is I feel like you should sit back. If it happens for you, it happens for you. If it don't, bro, I mean, you got a plan. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you not a nigga without a plan, man. You not that. So you got a plan. So sometimes we just gotta stick to what our plan is. You know what I'm saying? We think that ain't what's for us, but shit, sometimes it be for us, man. But so now I'm gonna switch off to another level with y'all. Now I want to ask y'all how y'all feel about Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather about to fight. Like, I feel like. Now, let me tell y'all my opinion first, right? Because what I feel like this is a waste of time. I feel like this is a waste of time on both ends, and I'm gonna tell you why. Mike Tyson don't need the money, and Floyd Mayweather don't need the money.
Mike Tyson might need it though.
No, he giving away money to his wife. He giving away money.
He probably giving away money to hide it from the IRS.
Because I feel like Mike Tyson is he curious about his health.
He's trying to see if he can do it.
He hiding his health.
He's trying to fight the best.
He hiding his health. I feel like as far as his health, he trying to hide and sit back and act like he good, but I feel like he really not. And
like his blood pressure and shit like that.
All that. And I feel like he trying to just make the most money before he go type deal. And I ain't wishing that on him. I don't. Listen, I'm praying for you, Mike.
How old is he?
I don't know exactly. He up there. I don't know exactly. But the thing is,
I'm cold.
To fight Floyd Mayweather, and I know Floyd Mayweather ain't about to fight. Like, Floyd Mayweather was
not even for
he was never a puncher. Floyd Mayweather, well, he was a puncher young. But he, you know what I'm saying?
Mike Tyson's 60 years old.
That's what I'm saying. And the Floyd Mayweather is like 40 something. Like, and that's crazy work to me, to even do that. But you know, neither one of them needs the money. But it's just entertainment. Why not?
Yeah, it's like 21 years.
Yeah, it's like, why not?
And Jake Paul was how old?
Jake Paul was, you know what I'm saying, younger, probably younger than, absolutely younger than he was. He was younger than. My thing is, I guess go ahead.
28.
Yeah, I guess
he 20 years younger than
Mike Tyson.
He 40 years younger than Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If Mike Tyson is finna be 60,
he could have been that nigga granddaddy.
Jake Paul is barely 30 years younger. Definitely could have been his granddaddy.
You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
No, you know, it's entertainment.
Yeah, and that's an exhibition fight. They're not fighting for no belt or nothing.
Don't neither one of them, because don't neither one of them box currently. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Neither one of them can hold a belt. So
okay. Well, let's just watch it and just see who wins. Let's see if Mayweather throw the fight to Tyson, because Mayweather definitely can beat the fuck out of Mike Tyson.
It's respect for Tyson. No, Mayweather is a dodger. Mike Tyson catch Mayweather on one of them punches. Mayweather slipped.
That's the same shit we was talking about Jake Paul.
Listen, because you don't get Mike Tyson young again. You can only be young one time.
And that's what I'm talking about. We talking about Mike Tyson at 59.
You talked about a motherfucker that was how many years you just say he was younger than him? 20 something?
30 to 20.
Okay.
It's only 10 extra years, and we talking Jake Paul as opposed to Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather was way up.
Floyd Mayweather,
but he's still not gonna beat him. That's not a thing.
Okay.
Mike Tyson not gonna beat Floyd Mayweather. That's not a thing.
I agree agree with that.
Absolutely. The timing is just
Mike
different.
Tyson not finna win against these people. The only person that Mike Tyson might win against is like a freaking newbie or an old person, like one of his peers.
He did that. He fought Roy Jones.
When was this?
He fought Roy Jones when he first came back into fighting, him and Roy Jones. And Roy Jones said, they had a fight where they had a clause agreement where you can't knock nobody down. Mike Tyson was beating Roy Jones' ass, but he couldn't knock him down. That was the contract. Roy Jones said Mike Tyson still hitting hard. But that was right when,
so this was in 2020. I think I remember.
And I felt like right after that, it was over with for Mike. Right after that.
So they both was in their 50s. And you say what happened?
Right after,
they fought to an unofficial draw. This was an exhibition too.
No, but they had a no drop clause. You couldn't knock nobody out
because it was an exhibition. But it was not even a real fight.
Every exhibition don't got a no drop. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't knock you out, so I can't even go full force. Like, we just going. Like, but Roy Jones was kind of thinking that it was going to be and Mike was beating his ass, and he like, damn, like, basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, I dodged the knockout. But it was a no.
Roy Jones felt like he dodged a knockout from Mike Tyson.
Because they both around the same age. A nigga hitting you this hard at this. Nigga, I'm about to fall, nigga. Stop hitting me like that. But, and a younger Mike, he not going to work against a younger. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to work. And that's why the whole Jake Paul shit didn't work. That's why the whole Floyd Mayweather.
The whole Jake Paul shit didn't work because Jake Paul paid for this shit. I'm not finna pay to get my ass beat. I don't give a fuck if it is by Mike Tyson.
Mike ain't going for that. Mike.
No, you don't. Mike Tyson do not got that much money. Mike Tyson don't got as much money as people probably think. Because Mike Tyson was wasting a whole lot of money. So let's see what his net worth is right now. So he got a net worth of $30 million, and who knows, he probably got at least about $10 million worth of debt every year. You know what I'm saying? $30 million is not a lot to him. Mike Tyson, he should have $300 million. If we talking about Roy Jones Jr., I mean, if we talking about Mayweather money, Mike Tyson should have $300 million, and I feel like that's why a lot of these boxers that's got these hundreds of millions of dollars that was getting these big, huge contracts after Mike Tyson fought, that's why they willing to fight these exhibition fights with Mike Tyson, and they putting these contracts in place to where Mike Tyson not gonna kill their ass so that Mike Tyson can get some money.
Hell no. 300 million right now? No. Hell no. That's not a thing. No. Hell no. No. Floyd Mayweather don't even got that. He was a prize fighter, and Floyd Mayweather is undefeated. That nigga don't got $300 million? No. Hell no. No. But the thing is, Mike Tyson is older.
I'm gonna tell you, Floyd Mayweather got $1.2 billion. You absolutely right. He don't got $300 million. Floyd Mayweather is one of the richest people in this motherfucker right now.
He's worth $1.2 billion.
Okay.
That's his assets.
So I'm shut up.
That's his assets. He's worth that.
Because we're talking about something totally different than apparently.
Mike. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
I just looked up the exact same thing for Mike Tyson and Boy. And his was one something million, and his was one something billion. So yeah, boy, Mike, I look up to you. I revere you as I'll take a couple punches to get you a couple of $100 million so you can get out of debt. Because if all Mike Tyson is worth right now is $1 million something dollars, he is some debt. That's why he doing everything he doing. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have that podcast probably for sure. He doing that to get some money. Because he don't even seem like the type of motherfucker that really want to talk to a motherfucker.
somebody told him this is a way to get you a couple of $1 million a year. I'm sorry.
Mike Tyson
you know what
got
I'm
a lot
saying?
of shit. Mike Tyson got weed strands.
I was just finna talk about the weed strand. That's another thing that motherfuckers probably told him was a bag that he don't really have to work that hard. He gotta try to.
He ain't got to work that hard. He went partner with Evander Holyfield and made a big ear. That's not working hard. He made big ear for edibles. That's not working hard. Come on, you putting effort into this shit.
No, it's not working the same type of hard as how we work every day. Getting up early morning. He probably gets to make
investing your money.
That's what I'm saying. Do you know how many boxers is broke working at a regular job in a field that they probably wanted to go? It's so many boxers that's not blessed like the top 10. You know what I'm saying? It's so many boxers that probably he boxed against when he was making his way up to where he ended up getting that's not getting no money off of boxing.
Cause you had to been good.
They obviously was at least good enough to go up against him back then.
Gotta make a way.
Man, okay. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I just be talking and don't know what I'm talking about.
You think just because, alright, you strong and you knocked out 10 niggas, you 10-0, you can only go against the best niggas, you gotta build the way. You still gonna box some of the worst niggas still. It's still niggas right now. It's the nigga Lamont Roach who lost against Tank but feel like he ain't lose against nobody else. He boxed only best niggas. Tank went and said, I'm gonna box fucking Jake Paul. That nigga said, well nigga, what about me? I'm one of the best niggas out, and you one of the best niggas out. This shit gonna make money, but you wanna box Jake Paul? Box a boxer. But Jake Paul gonna make him fucking 30 million. Boxing Lamont Roach, he gonna get a couple million.
Have to really fight, give me a bigger bag. This somebody I might have to actually lose to.
No, the thing is, you never gonna fight nobody else at this weight. This nigga is fucking 220 pounds. You're 100. Jake Paul, 220 pounds.
Yeah, but he don't have the same skill and prowess. He okay, but he don't have the same skill and prowess as a Gervonta Davis.
35 pounds.
So what? That nigga quicker. That's even better. I beat the shit out of a 200-pound something. No, it wasn't in the boxing ring.
That's the difference. Don't people tell you fighting and boxing is different?
This is why I'm saying it's even worse when you have that scenario in the boxing ring.
No, it's not. Because you know why? You know why people like Floyd Mayweather is good? Because you can play defense in the boxing ring. In a fight, it's a brawl. It's not a brawl in the ring. When it's a brawl, when you a nigga that just go all out, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep swinging, you gonna get knocked out because your face is open. They just gonna catch your chin. It's not a brawl. This is a strategy. Bless you. Boxing is a strategy. Bless you. Boxing is a strategy. It's not an all-out brawl. It's not a just, I'm gonna swing and you gonna swing and whoever connect. That's not how that shit go. I plan to block your hits and counter off that shit. That's not how that work. Boxing is all different. But, you know, you can't really explain that to people who don't really know boxing. Or, I feel like especially females. So, my thing is, what I'm gonna say to the whole situation, I think it's more of a waste than when Jake Paul did it, because when Jake Paul did it, he was younger than what he is now. Floyd Mayweather doing it, being an actual boxer. Jake Paul wasn't even a real boxer. Jake Paul was a YouTube boxer. He got trained from real boxers.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd,
right?
No.
Oh, okay.
He got trained from real boxers.
Who was that got trained by Floyd Mayweather? A female boxer?
No, there's a lot.
Oh, yeah. It was Natalie Nunn. It was Natalie Nunn when she went against,
He probably did that on
It was Natalie Nunn when she went against Tommy.
He probably did that on some TV stuff. But on some real train, he don't really even train nobody because he don't really get caught up in that. He was gonna train Soulja Boy on the Chris Brown fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. He's a prize guy. Anything that got money, he does.
Man, this shit right here is torture.
But Floyd Mayweather beating Mike Tyson, easy. That's easy. But Floyd Mayweather at his prime and Mike Tyson at his prime, Floyd Mayweather wouldn't take that fight. I'ma just be straight up. I'm gonna be 100. He not gonna take that. Mike Tyson was knocking motherfuckers out before the fight. I remember this specifically. My uncles, my pops, and them used to order the fight. HBO. This was back then. They used to put money together. All this. I don't know how much it cost. I didn't know. We'll line up in the basement. They'll get all snacks and shit. Mike Tyson in the fight so fucking fast.
Yeah, man.
Everybody in the basement, all the snacks and shit. We hardly even broke into shit. We don't even know what to do. I'm a kid. I don't know shit. I don't even know I don't know what y'all raving about. I don't know what the niggas mad about. Cause soon as Mike come out, he dropping niggas in the first round, and niggas like, what the fuck?
The best thing be the pre-fights because you don't get to see shit else.
Mike Tyson was ending it. You don't get that. You don't get that. That's not in boxing no more. I have not seen that. I'm not saying niggas not knocking niggas out. Right now, listen, look the record up for the fastest knockout in heavyweight boxing. I don't give a fuck. 10 years history. Look up. I ain't even looking it up. It gotta be. I'm gonna just tell you.
Let's look it up and see when the last record was.
I'm gonna just tell you.
I know it's Mike Tyson.
That's just what he did.
What is the last record in knockouts for heavyweight champion of the world?
Fastest time.
The record for most knockouts is Primo Carnera with 71 knockouts. George Foreman is second with 68 knockouts, and Rocky Marciano holds the highest knockout percentage.
That's different. Mike said he said.
What is the?
Mike said
the last record. I'm say I said fastest.
You ain't say fastest.
Well, excuse me then.
Yeah, you ain't say that. Mike said the
record for the fastest knockout in heavyweight world championship fight is held by Herbie Hyde, who knocked out David Reed in just 52 seconds in 1998.
Damn.
This event was not just the fastest for heavyweight title, but was considered one of the fastest in boxing history at the time, according to the provided sources. Other notable quick knockouts: Lamont Brewster, also 52 seconds. Jim Jeffries with a 55-second knockout against Jack Finnegan in 1900.
Damn.
Mike Tyson, career best knockout was 91 seconds against Michael Spinks. A notable fast stoppage by a prominent heavyweight champion.
I remember that.
So Lamont Brewster was 52 seconds, as well as Herbie Hyde.
So I mean, Mike was like 4th place. So I remember that. You know, Mike was knocking shit out. You feel me? And my thing was, they tried to tell him to slow down on the fights, like make the fights last. He didn't give a fuck. He knocked you the fuck out as soon as he could. ASAP.
Oh yeah, that's what I love. What is the Mike Tyson special? The Mike Tyson special refers to a unique combination of factors that made him a fearsome and dominant fighter, including his peekaboo boxing style for defense and powerful punching, his exceptional speed and footwork to close distance with taller opponents, his crushing knockout power, and his ability to unleash unpredictable rapid-fire combinations. What I thought they was about to say was the Mike Tyson special was when he hit your ass with that. What I'm finna say?
He hit you with the
uppercut,
and then that body shot. Boom.
That's what he talked
That's
Clarissa.
the combo, bro.
He talked
hit your ass with that uppercut. Boom.
Yeah, he talked
boom.
Or it's body shot and then uppercut. It's one of the two.
Yeah. I seen him do that. I seen that with my own 2 eyes. Back when I was young, and then I've re-seen it as an adult. You gotta, because he do it so fast, you can't recover from the first one before he hits you with the next one. You know what I'm saying? It's like boom, boom.
Yeah.
You like, damn.
Yeah, Mike was a bad one. He was a bad one, man.
Little young ass
and I'm just mad that they trying to fight him right now. He too old for that.
I'm gonna say this. I believe, and this is no shade to Mike, okay? Because everybody was doing it back then. I believe he never got caught. I believe Mike was taking them doping drugs. I believe Mike was taking performance-enhancing drugs.
Of course.
I just found out that Marion Jones, one of the fastest women in the world, went to prison. She went to prison for 6 months, got all 5 of her Olympic medals stripped.
Her husband was the nigga who did the shot puts.
I don't know, but I know she got convicted of using performance-enhancing drugs, and I never knew that until today.
Crazy as
She got stripped of all her medals and everything. She has to go to prison because I was watching a video. Oh, I'm about to tell you how I found out. I was watching the video about Love and Basketball, and she was being looked at as possibly a person to be in the role that Salah Nathan was in. Yes. And, they mentioned that, and I was like, what? Because, I be having to fact check Chat GPT, and I can tell that the video was made by Chat GPT. So, I was like, what? And I went, and yes, I did a deep dive, and yes, I was really sad to hear that. The fact that my nose is running like it's not running, but it's just like...
Well, I know.
I can't breathe.
I know. We've been here a little minute.
It's a freaking...
To end my set, I just know I got this right.
That's why I'm sneezing. Garfield, you want to be on the show? You making me sneeze.
I was happy to see. And I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest fan, so I was gonna make this quick. I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest fan of him, but I'm the biggest fan of her. I was happy to see Papoose perform at the MTV Music Awards.
I didn't even see that. You were supposed to send me that.
He performed with Busta Rhymes. It was epic.
I didn't see none of the MTV Music Awards, honestly.
It was good. You sat right there, which was crazy. I thought you was watching. I thought you was right there. But anyway, definitely shout out to them. I don't want to forget them.
Shout out to Clarissa Stylist though, because I did see the pictures.
She wore 2 different outfits.
Yeah, she was very much giving. Her hair and makeup was everything.
Yep.
Her outfits was everything.
As far as couples,
she was looking good as fuck.
I don't want to forget them as a group.
Good. We be looking good too when we step out. I'm not saying we a couple or nothing like that. I'm just saying as a staff of record label and as a motherfucking time to talk about crew, we be looking good. Okay.
Check them pictures out. So I just wanted to say for them,
check the reels. Go round my reels up because I be trying to clickbait y'all. I ain't ashamed to say. I be trying to clickbait y'all. Don't act like you embarrassed.
Oh, I didn't say that.
He probably embarrassed because I be putting videos up of him. He lucky I ain't put the last picture up of him that I took. I'm not, because I'm guaranteed he don't remember me taking it. Yeah. And he knew and told me to take it. But he better be lucky I put that picture up because he was looking mighty scrumptious in that picture. But I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to post it. But I'm just saying that he's very viralicious. And then you put me next to him, okay?
Okay.
Auntie be looking good. They be like, oh, you like aunties? Hell yeah, he do, because auntie be
I love my auntie. I love me, auntie.
auntie be knowing exactly what to do, and sometimes she be getting on his nerves, but the good outweigh the bad, don't it? Or do it?
We gonna go a little more sometimes, but anyway, I'm gonna close it out by this. If you made it this far right here, you already know. If you're on YouTube, smash that subscribe. If you made it this far, anyway. And if you're on Facebook, you know what I'm saying. Listen, just leave a comment.
Oh shit, we almost 3 hours.
Leave a comment about this last little. Leave a comment about this last little subject. This how I know you made it all the way to the end with us, and you know we appreciate it. But
Do y'all think we should start doing like the little reels, the little business travel date partner couples reels, right? Because I feel like we can kind of play off of the fact that we don't even know as we as a couple. The fuck? Y'all don't know if we don't know. Mind your business, bitch. I'm sorry.
I was just trying to say,
I be getting rid of the last nerves. Look how your eyelashes just glisten in the light.
my boy 50 Cent. But yeah, if you made it this far, man, you really shooting. Appreciate you. I'm gonna just end this real quick. You know, I'm gonna say my piece and then I'm
50
out.
Cent is a good one to end.
My boy 50 Cent, he got the rights to Paid in Full, and he's developing it into a premium TV show.
Probably
And
gonna be on
if
songs, but he
you
haven't said what.
know how he does TV shows, then you know he gon' there's some stuff in the making, man. So listen, and also he got Cameron as the executive producer right now, so it could possibly get crazy, man. If you was a fan of Paid in Full, I know they say part 2 wasn't really that good, but if you was a fan of Paid in Full, it's coming back out and they got 50 Cent involved and they're doing a TV show, a series premium. So if you know how he do shows, if you was a fan of fucking we know the shit he made.
Power, motherfucking, the Detroit show. I got a question.
It, so
Just me raising my hand.
make sure you tune in.
I want to ask you a question. Hi, T-Devil. I'm a fan. Do you know if they've picked a network or a channel to put the show on? Is it gonna be on Stars like everything?
None of that has really came out yet. They just start working. So, as far as I know,
Okay,
to my knowledge,
we gotta keep our ear to these internet streaming streets. If you are a 50 Cent show fan,
I'll keep you updated.
make sure you keep your ears to these Time to Talk It Out streets, because we're gonna update you on that.
Yeah.
You done?
I'll keep you updated. Just come back in.
We love you. Thank you so much for being here, shooting with us in the gym. T-Double has to go to work tomorrow. I don't. So it's very understandable that we're going to... He is a very hard-working black man. Do you see this? Do you want to know the definition of a hard-working black man?
I play lottery.
He played the lottery, too.
Y'all better play the Mega Millions and the...
okay, so he don't work.
Powerball.
He live off the lottery. He don't work.
Listen.
I don't know what I was talking about.
When I become a millionaire...
I must have been talking about his little brother. We seen his little brother working down at the
he the one that be working.
The fest. I'm gonna have to put that. I mean, I already putting that on my vlog for this season. Cause now this year I've done seasonal vlogs, y'all. So sorry if you missed me. But I've been doing a lot of other content, okay? Specialized content with T-Double.
Catch me.
Make sure you are subscribed subscribe to Life of T Double and T Double TV right here on YouTube, so you can get all of the content that T Double is creating. Make sure you subscribe to Jen Checking In TV, Travel Base TV, and right here, Time to Talk It Out podcast, TTTIO podcast, all on YouTube, all for your entertainment. We love you. May Lord watch between me and D while we have some more from another. Like T Double. Amen. Peace.